Everyone likes Paul Rudd. He might be the perfect movie star. He leads a hit Marvel franchise, yet he seems down to earth. He broke through in the classic 90s teen comedy Clueless before becoming one of the comedy cool kids with Wet Hot American Summer and Anchorman, before segueing into superhero mode as Ant-Man. Rudd likes to laugh and keep it light, so it's no surprise that he generates a lot of bloopers. And to offer hilarious proof, we've taken a deep dive to bring you some of the funniest moments from behind the scenes of his biggest movies. Just some kid stuff. What makes little kids freak out, in a good way, more than anything else? Being present for stuff they think they're not supposed to see. For example, bad words. They've been told their entire lives that some words must never be said, so it only stands to reason that when they actually hear one, they become enthusiastically amused, like in this outtake from Ant-Man.
Cuff that You got it.
I heard you. I heard you.
Why, robot? Judd Apatow likes to keep things loose and collaborative on his sets, and since Paul Rudd has an agile comic mind, he's wound up in a few of Apatow's movies, including The 40-Year-Old Virgin. His character works alongside Steve Carell's at a big box electronics store, which gives the actors plenty of opportunity to play with goofy gadgets. In this not quite appropriate for the final cut sequence, Rudd interrupts a conversation to show off a cool robot toy.
Check it out, man. New Robo Sapiens.
Black Market Panther. In Anchorman, a movie full of hilarious sequences, one of the best occurs when ace 1970s San Diego reporter and self-proclaimed ladies' man Brian Fantana shows off his stash of intoxicating colognes to Ron Burgundy. The prize of his collection? Sex Panther.
They've done studies, 60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
In this outtake, the elaborate panther-shaped mechanical prop doesn't work at all.
And her ear fell off. It's cost me $13,000. It really pisses me off.
Knocking a few Back to the Future. Pretending to be intoxicated, improvising lines, and doing either of those things while a co-star is angrily yelling into your ear can't be easy, but Rudd manages all three of those tasks in this unused scene from Knocked Up. While his character gets progressively more drunk in a restaurant, he slurs and stumbles through some Back to the Future-themed goofing.
I'm gonna build. You know what? I'm gonna build you a skateboard. I want to see what you do in the town square. Hey, you guys are gonna love it.
Can you hear me?
In the future, trust me. I'm going to go to the Twin Oaks Mall. That used to be the Hill Valley.
Cracking up is only natural. The 2012 comedy Wanderlust concerns a big city couple so sick of urban annoyances that they decide to try life on a nature-positive, free-love, hippie-style commune. In this outtake, Paul Rudd tries to convince Jennifer Aniston that they need to give up the natural life.
I don't think we're supposed to be in a place where people are hairier than Alec Baldwin's forearms. Many apologies, Mr. Baldwin.
Rolling right along. In the 2008 comedy Role Models, Paul Rudd and Seann William Scott play a couple of guys forced into community service. All that stress highlights the differences between the two, resulting in a fight, which created a few unusable outtakes.
This coming from a guy who likes girls a whole bunch.
When to Call Cut. In 2010, Rudd starred opposite Reese Witherspoon in How Do You Know, where he plays a nice guy named George who gets caught up in a federal investigation of his father's company. He also finds time to fall in love. George is more than a bit nervous, and judging by this blooper, those traits seeped into Rudd's psyche.
I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna let out everything that I have inside. Oh, kiss und kiss? Nuts to you!
What a schmuck. Dinner for Schmucks is an odd comedy about odd people. It stars Rudd as a guy caught up with a strange club that requires guests to bring an oddball along to regular dinner parties. His candidate is a weirdo named Barry, played by Steve Carell. While shooting one particular scene, things got slightly weirder than expected.
Popcorn's ready. I was just microwaving some Hot Pockets.